It's better for a good leader to be feared than loved, unless he can be both. So a lot of people decide, well, do I want to be loved or I want everybody shaking their boots to get things done? The Air Force and the Navy, in my opinion, have not done as good a job of keeping contractors embedded in their operations or planning cycles. And as you know, Chris, from many of these tabletop exercises that we've had on Indo-PACOM, the Joint Staff has come into the realization that they have not been given enough consideration to the contractors' involvement in this and getting them built into their war plans. And they'll say, well, contractors will be there to support us, and that's about the extent of the planning.
Do you have any opinion on why we went from the traditional fixed bases to more of a flexible solution?
I think it's a smart thing to do from the standpoint of our countries. Let's take Europe, for example, and Romania and Lithuania, Estonia, Poland. None of those countries want permanent U.S. bases there, but they've allowed us to use bases in their countries on a warm base, kind of like a lily pad, and contractors will maintain those bases and then will rotate units through there for exercises and training. So we've got somewhat of a permanent presence, but it's a rotational permanent presence. So there's always somebody there, but we don't have any permanent basing there. So that seems to be more acceptable to our allies over there than us building a big base and calling it a U.S. base in Romania. I was very fortunate in my military career to have such a diverse background. I did things from staff jobs to flying jobs to working for the Defense Logistics Agency. The Air Force sent me to work for Westinghouse for a year on an education with industry program in the contracting business. I went to work for DLA in the contracting side of the house. And at that time, I thought my career was over because I went from flying to going with the vice director of DLA out to pick food, squeezing tomatoes for the buying subsistence for the Department of Defense. I thought, what am I doing at 3 in the morning squeezing a tomato? How is this ever going to help my career?